Meanwhile, that's on camera. I'm already recording you.
Day 3.
Day 4.
Day 4.
It's day 4. We already.
Oh.
It's day 4. We already shot. Well, I already shot some
Day 3.
some video. Actually, did some selfie recorded myself upstairs doing some you know, rapping and then doing some still shots, some creative stuff I found around here. And then stop. And then me and my sister got some shots in front of some of the artwork that we want to feature. To show you what Doors and Passions is doing. Pour say passage. This is the day we go to Jawal, so you see me packed all our stuff here. Everybody packing up right now. We about to head over to Jawal, which will be for the bulk of this trip. I did a lot of footage already, but you know, apparently there'll be more traditional African footage I can get there. Most of the footage you saw there was early in the morning, me just trying to get as much out of the day as I could using my creative eye, my creative lens. A lot of it I shot myself. When my sister came along, when she got ready, she would be the camera person for the most part. She wanted me to take that Ralph Lauren shirt off that I had because, which I don't even know why I brought that shirt. I don't even do name brand for the most part anyway. Somebody bought me that shirt. But she's right, it conflicts with the idea, the purpose, the feel, and the image of what I'm trying to get across and summarizes in each video. So I switched to the red V-neck solid color tee, which you'll see me wearing for the rest of this day. And keep in mind that all the random shots you see from here on out are for potential use in the music video. So random shots of the car, you know, random shots of the people, shots of the young lady pinning clothes in the beginning. All of that is for potential use in the music video. Of course, you can only cram but so much in a 5-minute video, but the good thing is I figured what I couldn't use, I could use to show you guys in this vlog mini documentary series, Entry 9. Took some shots in front of this that painting over there on the wall. So we can get some of Doors and Passages work and Port Say Passage work in the video, because that's one of the reasons we came here to feature what they're doing over here. That's Can't See work. And then we went out and walked around the neighborhood a little bit, got some shots with the people of Senegal. I told them that's one thing I definitely need to get, some of the natural setting. Natural meaning, just, you know, not touristy spots. And we got some of that. We want to take some in front of Mosaic, in front of the house that my sister did. They'll feature more of Doors and Passages work. Probably gonna get a little bit more walking around the street. Then we're gonna head over to Jawal. Once we get there, everybody's just gonna be settling in and everything. And that's gonna be probably what we do today. And then tomorrow we're gonna go out and, you know, get more setting in Jawal, which is more traditional Africa, countryside, which is less, you know, I guess westernized, I guess you could say then. The city, the car. So, see y'all later.
Like, you know, you really gonna stay the same, but it just be a little movement.
Yeah, that's how I want it to be, but you know, we just gotta make sure. So you just go closer. That's all. So the painting stays. Focus it first.
Just hold it lightly. Okay.
Did you do it? Just press on and take a picture.
Taking a picture.
Maybe it's not on autofocus. It is.
You gotta hold it.
Yeah, just press it lightly until it's focused.
Idriys, come here. You do this.
No, you gotta get me in the whole shot.
No, to pick just the frame. You don't want the light around.
Don't make the wall show. Is it square on my body?
Nah.
Put it so it's on my body.
No, there's no square.
What? Since we didn't get much done on day 3, as you know, that was my sister's first day. She was settling in and whatnot. This will be the first real day of sinking my teeth in with someone who's going to be of real assistance and with whom there wasn't a language barrier. As you see, there will still be issues with focus, keeping the camera stable, things of that nature. And this is actually on top of trying to teach my sister how to operate the camera. She doesn't exactly have 20/20 vision, but it was still better overall than what I was dealing with before. But the thing is, Sahr is an actress, so she has an idea how things are supposed to look and feel. Although a music video is different from, say, a movie, TV show, a commercial, or a play, but she has expertise, obviously, as I mentioned in one of the early entries, as far as being in front of the camera. And that's why I actually found her the most helpful, because she, my energy picked up through her direction as, you know, after she came and got behind the camera and told me, observe what I was doing. She said I was dull, and which I don't disagree with. I mean, I mentioned some of the early entries, how my mind wasn't even focused on what I was doing so much in front of the camera. So she made an effort to bring the actor out in me. While it was a process, you'll notice my energy picking up in some of the shots in this entry and some of the entries moving forward. Most of the entries moving forward, as opposed to the ones I shot earlier. So much so that I don't even think I'll be using any of the footage that I got in any of the earlier entries. So you see here, I'm using my hands more, using more emotion, because the content and context of the music kind of calls for it. It's appropriate, actually.
Rolling action.
I'm getting rolling actions now, which made me feel like, all right, like this is official. It made me feel more professional about everything we were doing. But this right here is in front of another of Kansi's pieces, which there was more of at his residence than in Mbojin, which is the home of Porte Passage, where you'll see more of my sister Masana Ali's artwork. But I like the symbolism of this work because, you know, it fits well with the Sunrise in the East project. I even say something about facing east when you pray in one of my verses.
You can turn it on. It's on.
We put music to it.
It's on. It's on, okay?
Huh?
It's on.
This is in front of a mosaic outside that my sister Musana did. And I think Sahr wanted me to rap out loud here so that I could emote better, which would probably work, but, you know, as you know from one of the earlier entries where she wasn't there, it's kind of hard for me to rap out loud over, you know, from these little iPhone speakers and keep the timing with the beat that I could barely hear over the various other noises going on. But I tried to give her a few takes of that as well as from various angles.
Hear me out, yeah. I'm a seed of the planet, a breed that was planted in the east. For the greed made us bleed in the sands and the creed was still candid. And I rose like a beast with a feast in his bandage, something I'm about to ravage. Till they came and poisoned it, put bleach in my sandwich. Slick with their white lies, speaking that cheap language. The last poets, the Egyptians of rap's evolution. Poems over beats, combing over the streets. Scroll the public enemy, scroll after police. Then the stolen identity, then brutalized by the beast. Looking what's for solutions.
Go. Go.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
She also wanted to get some shots of just my hand movements, just focused on the hands. I don't know why I had to imitate that, because y'all see it right there. But just focused on my hands in case we wanted to use that creatively for something.
Good. Go, play, guys. Idriys, game, play the game. This is, you're not doing anything. I need movement.
Now, one thing you'll notice about Sahr is that she's not afraid to direct, regardless of whether she understands the language, whether she speaks the language, or whether people understand her. You'll see more evidence of this in later episodes. But here, I think we would have got a good shot, a great shot to use, but like I said, my sister wasn't that good with the camera, so I was out of focus. But I'm still trying to figure out if there's a way maybe I can use this creatively, because, and you'll notice in some music videos things are purposely out of focus. So maybe it can work. When I put the video together, I'll see if it fits somewhere. You know, I have to get a feel for where it might fit in.
Taji like, I don't know where I can fit in here. You guys. For what? Being the worst extras ever.
You got too much. 2,000.
You can give them one money, right?
As we wrapped up our recording for the day, you see there I tried to play around with the kids and improv a little bit. And I always tried to give money to people for helping out in any way. So, I mean, even though those kids didn't really help that much, but charity and generosity should be a regular part of all of our lifestyle. So it felt good to do either way and see, you know, the gratitude and the smiles on people's faces. So I consider this the first real day of like usable footage. The next entry, continuing day 4, I'll be on my way to Mbojin. It's hard for me to pronounce that. I keep being tempted to say Mbojin because it's spelled MBO. Mbojin, where we spent the rest of our time in Senegal, where we really got all of our best footage. So I just shot a bunch of footage playing soccer with the kids and stuff. Walking up and down the street, some shots near, you know, some goats in the street, some random stuff like that. Some with me rapping, some with me not. Now we about to head to Jawal. So you see me packing all our stuff. I mean, gonna take 2 cars because that's how much stuff it is. And we'll probably pick back up from there, film some stuff along the way. You know, see what type of scenery I can get on the way there. All right.
I don't know how to use those. See the plant, these those plant in the east. You say the word, say the word.
Give him the line.
Took me to the south, and I fought till I was free, but then I
Took me to the south and I fought till I was free. Say that. Say it now. They took me to the south and I fought till I was free. Tell me how to say it.
took me to the south, and I fought till I was free.
But they had my D brand.
Go ahead. Took me to the south.
Took me to the south and I fought till I was free, but they had my D.
All right.